First off, this is a client brief for Bird of Prey restaurant. The brief is to design an A4 tall folded half A4 menu. That's A4 folded in portrait position to two long tall rectangles. It provides 3 visuals for front cover designs. 3 alternative strategies. Target market: visitors to the Highland Lochside restaurant near the new RSPB Raptor Reserve. So design brief analysis, we suggest that looking at the visitors for this particular group, we've analysed that the age group is from as young as 3 to 93, although the majority between teenage years and late 60s. Numbers have a footfall of a maximum of up to 60 clients per hour, and the expected spend would be between £20 per head and £200 per head. Duration visits would tend to be day visitors with returning clients at some point in the future. Located in the Highlands, the location itself is situated in Old Pine Forest, Lochside, with mountain views, the vegetation of heather, mosses, lichen, Caledonian pine, grass, bog cotton and wild flowers. The restaurant itself serves teas and coffees as a minimum, with hot broth, traditional oat products, local game, wild mushrooms, hare and wild rabbit, pheasant, trout and salmon. Dishes range from £8 to £80 per person, with a maximum of 15 tables at 4 people per table. Opening hours from 10 AM to 10 PM with no accommodation. The term raptor birds. Raptor birds are identified as birds with defined as having 1 sharp talons and a strong grasping feet, 2 a hooked upper beak, and 3 excellent binocular vision. In other words, 2 eyes that can focus quite sharply on prey. Birds would include birds like eagles, hawks, falcons, owls, osprey, plenty of which are now reintroduced to the Scottish Highlands. The RSPB, that runs a new sanctuary nearby. RSPB is the Royal Society for Protection of Birds. The reserve has recently been expanded, covering a bigger safe area for local raptors. The Society have constructed easy access hides, allowing the public to view 8 nesting and hunting areas without disturbing the birds and their chicks, and this is open from 10 in the morning until 9 at night. Location itself for the restaurant, location is 1 kilometre from the RSPB site on a narrow road. It's a one-way road. Sorry, it's a cul-de-sac. The views are similar to the countryside of the reserve itself, but far enough away not to disturb the birds. Lochside images including water, sunrise, big sky, still and peaceful conditions. The front cover themes suggested could be simple, clean and natural cover, an organic theme with textures and colours, Scottish theme with national identity and protecting the wildlife. Initial thumbnail sketches, we've had a look at the possible layout of the text for the term bird of prey, from fairly bold uppercase combinations, text that is predominantly serifed or sans serifed, 2 levels or 3 rows of text with varying thicknesses or heights of text, and the leading and kerning distances between rows and distance between text have been altered. Using this variety of text and rectangles simulating half an A4 sheet folded, as described in the brief, we've done some quick sketches marking out thirds outside the object itself and putting in the 2 main components, namely images to do with birds. We had a look at them a little bit earlier on. We have the text itself and any additional introductory body text about the restaurant and an RSPB logo, as this restaurant supports the Royal Society for Protection of Birds. In the first one we have a tall rectangle with bird of prey dominant at the top third, with a silhouette of the bird of prey coming towards the viewer, and the mountains with a silhouette with the reflection of the loch with body text down below. Second object, we have more stark layout with a silhouette viewed from above or below, seeing the full profile of the bird, and the bird of prey text on the bottom third with a narrow column of text below petering down towards the RSPB. Suggestion number 3 has not very realistic, but the suggestion of a head, half of bird's head looking towards the viewer, bird of prey arranged vertically, as read from the left shoulder, with a small piece of body text towards the bottom. With Raptor Café appearing on the 4th version, the bird of prey takes up a bigger area, about half the top half of the front cover, with a turning silhouette of the raptor and the Raptor Café information or text at the bottom. Number 4 has a swooping turning owl coming towards the viewer again, with the profile of a hill in silhouette and bird of prey restaurant in reverse text, although shown just as a quick sketch here. Number 6 has an oatmeal panel down the back, giving us a more rustic, earthy look on the back of it. This is moving a little bit away from the clean and natural, simple style we're looking for in this first set of demonstrations, with an attacking raptor swinging in feet, the raptor claws exposed at the bottom. Bird of prey sits in the bottom third in the oatmeal panel, with subheadline of restaurant and body text giving a little bit of explanation. Number 7 uses the idea of a nesting bird in a tree, with the silhouette of one of the parents landing, possibly an osprey's as they're prevalent in that area, with the bird of prey sitting, the text sitting perched above the lower branch, and the body text such that it is doing a text wrap round the bottom of the tree towards the bottom right hand third. The last two a little bit more dramatic, with a large photograph of a owl's eye in yellow, this would be, with restaurant on a panel, transparent panel suspended above, and bird of prey again tending towards the bottom of the page for the title, with body text below. We have information about the RSPB in or around each of these brochures, and at the moment that gives us a total of 9 initial sketches.